Hey, good afternoon. This is Murshad with HomeSmart Realty. Today we're going to go over the top 3 reasons why I don't expect the real estate market to crash. Now, as a disclaimer, this is just my opinion based on the research that I've been doing and what I read and the experts that I follow. I do understand that there are other people out there who hold a contrasting view, and that's totally fine. But today I'm going to go ahead and share with you 3 reasons why I don't think the real estate market is going to crash. Now, it's important to understand and know why the market crashed a decade ago, back in 2008, right? And that will give us an idea of why, this market isn't going to crash. So first off is that now more than ever, more people have equity in their homes. So back in 2007 and 8, the problem was that you had people that had homes and they had hardly any equity in their homes, right? So one of the most recent researchers that I came across, statistics showed that more than 50%, I think it was close to like 60 or a little bit maybe over, had more than 20% equity in their home. Now, why is that important? That's important because if for whatever reason they stop paying their mortgage, they can't make their mortgage payments anymore, they can just sell their home, pay off the mortgage, and walk away with some money at hand. That was not possible back in 2008 and the years after, simply because people didn't have equity in their properties, in their homes. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is back in 2007, 8, and some of the years preceding that, people were able to get these loans, these junk loans, subprime loans that didn't really require any sort of documentation or requirements. You had people that were making a very low income, $20,000, $30,000 a year, and being able to buy a $500,000 home with zero money down, right? So people were buying homes without hardly any sort of qualifications, and obviously those loans were not designed to serve and be in the best interest of the clients, of the buyers, able to make the mortgage payments, and then all of a sudden overnight, next thing you know, their mortgage payments are now $4,000 or $5,000 a month, and they had to default on their mortgage. So now more than ever, lending guidelines and practices have gotten very, very strict. It's to the extent where, underwriting, they ask for multiple documents over and over again. They don't want to just know that you can afford to make the payments now, but they also consider the fact that is there a possibility of you getting furloughed or laid off in your industry. So that's reason number 2, which is lending practices and guidelines have gotten very, very strict. And reason number 3 is appraisals, right? Back in 2007 and 8, from what I hear, appraisal guidelines were extremely loose. Properties were just appraising for whatever the sales price was. Now it's the exact opposite, where on multiple deals of mine, where I'm seeing that the appraisal is coming back lower than the sales value, right, than the sales price. Why? Because appraisers are being very diligent to ensure that they are not over appraising or overvaluing the property. So these are the top 3 reasons why I don't expect the housing market to crash, right? Why we're not in a housing bubble like we were back in 2008. Number 1 is there's more equity people owe. There's a lot of people who have more than 20% equity. Number 2 is lending practices and guidelines have gotten much more strict. And number 3 is that appraisals have also become much more conservative. Now, what does all this mean to you? It means that it's still a good time to buy and sell real estate. So take advantage of it, right? Take advantage of it before the interest rates go up. Take advantage of it before the market corrects itself, not crashes, before the market corrects itself and things slow down. With that being said, if you have any questions, concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to me. This is Murshad with HomeSmart Realty, and I'll see you later. Bye.